I think the BBC has, on repeated instances, displayed an appalling lack of moral fortitude when it comes to freedom of expression, whether that's artistic or journalistic. There is a documentary, which I believe Channel 4 is now going to air, about the experiences of medics in Gaza who are under attack. The BBC, for some reason, decided they didn't want to show it, despite it being a
Weird, that.
factual documentary.
Huh.
And when you look at their coverage, there was a recent study released by the Centre for Media Monitoring, which showed that the coverage of Israeli deaths gets 33 times more attention on the BBC than coverage of Palestinian deaths, despite Palestinian deaths outnumbering Israeli deaths by about 34 times. Similarly, when
she's good. She's good. And she's got the receipts.
In deaths outnumbering Israeli deaths by about 34 times. Similarly, when reporting on what I believe is a genocidal war in Gaza, only 0.5% of the reports mention that there was violence and occupation by the IDF, by the Israeli government before October 7th, compared to the fact that in these reports, 40% of them start by talking about October 7th. So I think that this is an extension of that cowardice and that political bias of the BBC.
I mean,
woo! She's on fire. More to come. Jump in if you want, Chewie. If you don't, I'm going to go straight to the next one. What are your thoughts?
No, roll on. Roll on.
Okay,
this
is all
more, please.
That's all good.
Please.
I told you it's a serious topic, but you'll do it. So this conversation, this part of the conversation, and look, the whole thing's only 23 minutes. You should go and see. You go and watch it. It's called Fourcast, Four Cast. Go and look it up. Watch the whole thing. Did the band ruin their message? Did they ruin their message by the way they delivered their message? You know, it's that old adage, how are we supposed to protest? This is the response to that.
Just understandable. I think if you're looking for a substantive political engagement, don't go looking to a band called Bob Villain or another band called Kneecap. All right. I think that this is part of this long tradition of punk bands who, like I said, are outrageous and do present their politics and their worldview in a way which is sometimes tongue-in-cheek. I mean, you can go back to the Sex Pistols for that. Johnny Rotten, Sid Vicious, Rage Against the Machine, where the chorus of their most famous song is "F you, I won't do what you tell me." So I think that they can be sincere in their politics, but not necessarily sincere in the presentation of that politics, the language and the imagery that's used. And we shouldn't expect that of artists. We should expect that of politicians and journalists, but not musicians.